Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to my dear students. How are you? Hope that you'll be feeling very good and with very nice with your studies. Uh, we were in fact in the last lecture we were doing fractional indices and from this book, and the exercise was 2.14. Exercise 2.10. So we were at question number 10 and part F. But instead of going forward, let me step back. There is an interesting question behind. Uh, uh, there is an interesting question before part F, and that is part E. Question number 2, part E. We have already done part F in our last lecture, and this is x 6 by 7. Now this is x 6 by 7 and which is divided by x 2 by 7. Now my dear students, using your sense, please note that we have 7 parts here and 7 parts here. 7 parts here and 7 parts here. Now this index says 6 out of 7. 6 out of 7. And this part say 2 out of 7. That means 2 out of 7. So that means that this portion is bigger than this one. So we'll proceed from denominator to numerator. So what will happen over here? X 6 by 7 minus 2 by 7. And we'll take the LCM. Though it is very easy, but even then it is LCM is 7 and it will remain as it is. It will become 4 upon 7. So the answer is 4 upon 7. Now let us proceed to our next question, and that is part H. Part H says 9x 1 by 3, 9x 1 by 3. Now this is divided by 12x 4 by 3. 12x 4 by 3. Now, what I told you here, that you see that there are 6 parts out of 7. Now this is 2 part out of 7. Now this was lesser and this was greater. Now you can see here now that this is lesser and this is greater because there are 4 parts out of 3. In fact, it is more than 3. If I just calculate it, this will be like this: 4 and 3, 1 times 4, 1, 1. Now, in fact, it is more than 3. It is 1 more than this one. You see that if I hide this, it will become 1.3. It is only 1.3, whereas it is 1 plus 1 upon 3. So instead of going from here to here, we'll come from here to here, from numerator to denominator. And what will happen to this coefficients? We'll cancel them with a common number, and that is 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, and 3 times 4 is 12. So what will we write here? We'll write here 3 all alone. Now we'll bring this down. We'll use some of our common sense over here, that 4x 4 by 3 minus 1 by 3. Again, we'll find out the LCM, and LCM will be 3 and 1 minus 3, that will become 3 upon 3 and 1. So the net answer will be 3 by 4 x only. In fact, it was x1, but we need not to write 1 over here. So just abolish this one from here. 3 upon 4x will be the answer. Part I. Part I is half x half, and it is raised to power half, divided by 2x square. Now what does it mean? We'll change the sign of division into multiplication. What will happen then? Let me do it somewhere here, that it will remain visible to you. Now 1 by 2 x, 1 by 2 again, multiplied by again 1 by 2 x square. Now see what will happen over here. Since this is a fraction, this is also a fraction, and both the fractions are being multiplied like this. 1 by 2 multiplied 1 by 2, it will become 1 by 4. So similarly, what will happen over here? We'll do in the first step x square x half and 4x square. And again, using your common sense, x square is greater than x half. So we'll bring that this over here. So it will become 1 upon 4x 2 minus half. X square minus half. So what will it become? We'll find the LCM of that will be 2 and divided by 1. 1, 2 times 2, 2, 2 times 4 and 1. It will become 3 by 2. So the answer will be 1 upon 4x 3 by 2. Hope that you would understand this. So let us proceed. Question number 2, part J. Half x. Now this is minus half x 3 by 4, and this is divided by minus 2x minus 1 upon 4. Yes, it is. So in the first step, we change the sign. It will become minus half x 3 by 4 multiplied by So it will become like this, minus 2x minus 1 by 4. Since there is minus in the denominator, minus in the numerator, so you can cancel both of the minus signs. You can cancel both of the minus signs. So again you see that this is 1 by 2, this is 1 by 2. Now what will it become? It will become x 3 by 4 will be written as it is, and 2 2s are 4, and x minus 1 by 4. Now you see that since it is minus 1 by 4, you just take it towards to numerator. So it will become 3 3/4 and bring 1/4 from down. Now there are 3/4 and plus 1/4. It will become all the 4/4. That means it is 1. You can just take LCM, that is 4. 3 plus 1, that is equal to 4 plus 4, 4 divided 4 is equal to 1. And the rest of the question is this 4. So what will be it become? X divided by 4. Let me do one last part from this question, and let me choose part K. Part K is 3 by 4, 3 by 4 x half, which is divided by 1 by 2 x minus 1 by 4. You see that just like this question, we'll do this question also. We'll change the sign of division into the multiplication, and what will happen? It will become, I think till here it is visible to you. It will become 3 by 4 x half multiplied by 1 divided by 1 by 2 and minus. Now you see there is a fraction in the fraction. Fraction within a fraction. What I told you that. Now let me explain if you have two fractions in one fractions. Let me explain it to you. Suppose now just think that this one is written like this, 1 divided by 1, and just forget for some time this x. Now what is written in, what is written without this x is 1 and this line and again half. 1. Now if you see 1 or whatsoever it is, that is also divided by 1. And now what will happen over here? That this will just shift upwards like this. Like this. 1 divided by 1 multiplied by 2 divided by 1. It will go upwards. When it will go upwards, it will change its position. It will become 2 divided by 1. So it will become 2 upon 1. So ultimately, what will happen over here? That it will be written like this. Now this portion only, it will be written like this, 2 divided by x minus 4. Now, my dear students, since this 2 cancels to this 4, now 2, 1 times 2, 2, 2 times 4. So what we have left with is 3 by 2, 3 by 2. Now, what about the x over here and over here? It will become x 1 by 2. Now, when it will come up, it will become positive. So this will become like this. So it will remain unchanged. And what about this? We'll find the LCM, and that is 4. And 2, 2 times 4 and 2 plus 1, it will become 3 upon 4. 3 upon 4. So it is unchanged again. You can write it even here. Unchanged again, and it is x 3 upon 4. Proceeding to last question, and that is question number 3. Question number 3. And what will we select from the part? It says find the value of x in each of the equations. Find the value of x. Find the value of x in each of the following equations. Now, for example, 190 part B, we are going from part B, we are starting from part B, and that is 196. X is now written over here. Instead of going into the base, it has come into the power. So, and that is equal to 14. You see, what calculation I have done is, I have done the square of 14, and that is 196. Now I know that the square of 14 is 196, and I have just done it over here. So what will we do? That we have to find the value of x. Just start 196. Now since I know that 196 is the square of 14, so what I do is I'll write half, and that is equal to 14. Now what is half? Half is in fact this thing, and when you solve this under root, let me solve this under root over here. 2 9 times 18 and 2 8. 2 so it is square root. So what will happen over here? We'll just take one common out of each. So 2 times 7 is 14. So that means that x is equal to 1 by 2.